Good afternoon, Internet. My name is Jeff Pontifex, and this is Smash or Pass. The premise is simple, and we all know it instinctively. Would I smash, or wouldn't I? Let's get started. Jack Duquesne? Swordsman. Wow. So there was apparently a whole pride parade based upon supervillainy. And we're just getting all the people from that. That's fine. Great outfit. I'm not sure what the thing on your forehead's supposed to be and what that's supposed to accomplish. Is that like your shark fin? Yeah, sure, I'll have a sword fight with you. Why not? Hee hee. Yeah, smash. Johann Schmidt, Red Skull. The red skull in face is really weird, but it's only that part of him. Ooh, no, but he was a Nazi, wasn't he? Yeah, no, absolutely not Nazis. No, Nazis can go to hell. Pass. Justin Hammer. The person from the Iron Man films that Elon Musk actually is. How can I say anything else after that comparison? Pass. Caecilius. Think that's how you say that? I see what you're going for, the spooky vibe, I get it, sure. But all I see is a man who's just reattached his hands with staplers, and it hurts so bad that he's crying, and now his mascara is running. You've got crazy raccoon eye, my friend. I like the beard, it's a good beard. Beard bros, forever. I just feel like you've got a lot going on right now, and I think that should take priority for your own sake. For instance, your hands should not be stapled on. Sewn, at worst. You should see a doctor. And you probably need less mascara. That's just a friendly commentary. Take that advice or not as you see fit. That's up to you. And yeah, pass. Kang the Conqueror. It's a good title. It really tells me what you do in your free time. You conquer. I will tell you two things I noticed right off the bat looking at Mr. the Conqueror. First name Kang. I do notice that A, judging by his skin tone, he's wearing thigh-high boots and a poncho and not much else. So I am forced to believe that Mr. the Conqueror is swinging free in the breeze underneath his front flap there, which is a bold fashion choice. And the second thing I've noticed is he's got his finger on the trigger. That's bad trigger discipline. Plus it's over your shoulder pointing off in the distance. Who knows what you could hit with that big laser rifle thingy? Whatever the fuck it is, I don't know. That's irresponsible. Mr. the Conqueror, you are irresponsible. But we cannot learn lessons unless someone teaches us. And I am curious if he's swinging free underneath the poncho. Smash. Korat the Pursuer. Ooh, I wonder what he does. Oh, I figured it out. Another blue lad. Is the MCU just filled with angry smurfs? Is that what's going on here? I know the Pursuer as a title is supposed to indicate, it's supposed to suggest that if you're his enemy, he'll chase you to the end of time. He'll find you no matter where you are and defeat you. I get it. I get that's the vibe. But it also kind of sounds like he's one of those lads that can't take no for an answer. Hey, do you want to go out to see a film sometime? No, I'm dating someone. Okay, well, how about coffee then? No, I'm dating someone. Well, how about we just go to brunch? Next Saturday. Noon sound good? No, Mr. the Pursuer, I'm in a relationship. And honestly, just going by the picture, you really don't know which it is. And honestly, it could be both things. I will chase her to the ends of the world and win her heart, even if she has a boyfriend. He won't be around forever. Yeah, no, that's not a healthy mentality. You can't be like that. Take a hint, my dude. She's just not into you, and neither am I. Pass. Laufey. You know, I can say a lot of things about this lad here. He's ugly. He's covered in jagged ice chunks. He's probably freezing cold to the touch. Probably smells. But you know what? He is really happy. Look at him. He's living his best life. He's having so much fun. And oh my god, I just realized I can see his nipples. Why does the Iceman have nipples? What do you need those for? What are you doing? Are you breastfeeding ice water? What the fuck? That's That's weird. I didn't need to see his nipples. That's a weird addition to this picture. There was no reason to include his nipples. His jagged, frozen, solid nipples. That's literally all I can focus on now. Just drawn to these weird, dark circles. And I'm not happy about it. Pass. Li Chen Ling, debt dealer. Apologies if I didn't say your name right. Okay, here's the question. Are you a card dealer and a murderer? Like, is dealing cards your main gig? Is that your day job? And then as a hobby, when you go home, you murder? And you figured you'd combine the two into a clever name? Or are you suggesting that you kill people with playing cards? Like, I know you can throw a playing card pretty darn fast. Fast enough to give a paper cut, sure. Look it up on YouTube, it's crazy. Those professionals can really whip a card really fast. But you have to be really accurate in order to kill someone with it. Like right across the jugular, maybe? Or maybe you could do a whole bunch of them really quickly, so it's like a bunch of paper cuts. Are you where we get the phrase death by 1,000 paper cuts from? Is it you? Oh, so many possibilities with this lad. I don't know. But I hate paper cuts, so pass. Malaket the Accursed. Now that's a title. Now, I know in most living creatures there is a certain percentage of asymmetry present. Maybe one ear is slightly bigger than the other, one ball hangs down lower than the other, maybe one boob is slightly bigger than the other one. That happens. People are rarely perfectly even. That's fine. There is a healthy range of variance in there. People and people-shaped things are symmetrical, plus or minus about, 5% or so. Just made that number up. Don't look it up. Actually, do look it up and let me know in the comments below. Haha, engagement. But this lad, this is far outside the standard variance. This is aggressively asymmetrical, and I'm not a fan of it. I know it's kind of got that Harlequin vibe to it, but it doesn't feel Harlequin. It just feels weird, especially with the face paint on top of it. At least I think that's face paint, I don't know. Is that actually an outfit or is that his skin? I'm not sure. Also, setting all that aside for a moment, why are you accursed? What did you do? Like, I can think of a few people from reality who would probably earn the title accursed. I'm not going to name names, Hitler. But I don't think any of them I would want to associate with, especially Hitler. Typically, if one is accursed, one is a flaming dumpster fire of bullshit, like Hitler. Either way, I don't think I want to be associated or connected in any way to whatever it is the fuck you did to be called the accursed. Yeah, pass. Max Dillon, Electro. Now, I appreciate, Mr. Dillon, Mr. Max, Mr. Electro, that as a child, you came up with a really clever sounding supervillain name. And that's great. I'm proud of you. Coming up with clever and original characters can be very challenging. And you started practicing young. Well done. However, continuing to cosplay as this character that you invented clearly when you were about 8 is a little worrisome, let's say. I'm not arguing why you did or did not turn to supervillainy, because I actually don't know, so I will leave that discussion to others who understand the character better. But the fact that you're still going on with this particular version of your supervillain identity, using a face mask you clearly made out of paper mache, or perhaps aluminium foil, is a little... It's concerning. It's concerning, and I think when you're done doing whatever your supervillainy is, I think, if you are still free and not in prison, that perhaps you should seek out the advice of a professional who will keep your secret and perhaps be able to help you through this a little bit. You've got some stuff to work out, and I wish you the best of luck with that. But as previously mentioned, I am not into receiving electrical play, and that seems to be a big thing for you. So pass. Norman Osborn, the Green Goblin. Seen here having the bad taste to not be Willem Dafoe. The power suit I could deal with. The crazy eyes I could probably get over. But why does his hair look like he's been barbecued on a grill? What's the point of that? Like, do you think the grill lines make your hair look sexier? Is that what you're going for? Or so why are you so angry? Like, I know you're going a little cray-cray because of the Green Goblin and the voices in your head and all that. Ah, sure. However, you're still filthy rich. And surely that should cheer you up at least a little bit. I know money doesn't fix everything, but it does fix a lot of things. Honestly, the weird hair is kind of a deal breaker for me. I can't get over it. It's weird. I don't like it. Plus, he's so cranky. Can you imagine hearing over your shoulder the Green Goblin giggle? And then muttering about Spider-Man? I don't need my sexual partner to be discussing a teenage boy while we're together. That's all sorts of wrong. That's wrong and bad on so many different levels. Yeah, pass. Alright, that's enough for now. If you've watched this long, you're just as weird as I am, so don't judge me. I'll see you next time. Cheers.